I will be reading for you Job chapters 3 and 5. Previously, much misfortune had come upon Job. The selection begins with Job cursing his birth. He is despairing, sad, hopeless. Then his friend Eliphaz speaks to him. Eliphaz gives Job good advice. As the selection ends, Job is left to mull over his friend's wisdom. I chose this reading because Job and Eliphaz's fortitude inspires me. Job curses his birth, but he never curses God. Eliphaz's wisdom is still good today. They are both role models and examples of grace. After this, Job opened his mouth and cursed his day. Job spoke out and said, "Perish the day on which I was born, the night when they said, 'This child is a boy.' May that day be darkness, let not God above call for it, nor light shine upon it. May darkness and gloom claim it, clouds settle upon it, the blackness of night affright it. May obscurity seize that day. Let it not occur among the days of the year, nor enter into the count of the months. May that night be barren, let no joyful outcry greet it. Let them curse it who curse the sea, the appointed disturbers of Leviathan. May the stars of its twilight be darkened. May it look for daylight, but have none, nor gaze on the eyes of the dawn, because it kept not shut the doors of the womb, to shield my eyes from trouble. Why did I not perish at birth, come forth from the womb and expire? Or why was I not buried away like an untimely birth, like babes that have never seen the light? For then I should have lain down and been tranquil. Had I slept, I should have been at rest, with kings and counselors of the earth, who built where now there are ruins, or with princes who had gold and filled their houses with silver. There the wicked cease from troubling, there the weary are at rest, there the captives are at ease together, and hear not the voice of the slave driver. Small and great are there the same, and the servant is free from his master. Why is light given to the toilers, and life to the bitter in spirit? They wait for death, and it comes not. They search for it rather than for hidden treasures, rejoice in it exultingly, and are glad when they reach the grave. Men whose path is hidden from them, and whom God has hemmed in. For sighing comes more readily to me than food, and my groans well forth like water. For what I fear overtakes me, and what I shrink from comes upon me. I have no peace nor ease, I have no rest, for trouble comes." Then spoke Eliphaz the Temanite, who said, "Call now, will anyone respond to you? To which of the holy ones will you appeal? Nay, impatience kills the fool, and indignation slays the simpleton. I have seen a fool spreading his roots, but his household suddenly decayed. His children shall be far from safety, they shall be crushed at the gate without a rescuer. What they have reaped the hungry shall eat up, or God shall take it away by blight, and the thirsty shall swallow their substance. For mischief comes not out of the earth, nor does trouble spring out of the ground, but man himself begets mischief, as sparks fly upward. In your place, I would appeal to God, and to God I would state my plea. He gives rain upon the earth, and sends water upon the fields. He sets up on high the lowly, and those who mourn he exalts to safety. He frustrates the plans of the cunning, so that their hands achieve no success. He catches the wise in their own ruses, and the designs of the crafty are rooted. They meet with darkness in the daytime, and at noonday they grope as though it were night. But the poor from the edge of the sword and from the hand of the mighty he saves. Thus the unfortunate have hope, and iniquity closes her mouth. Happy is the man whom God reproves. The Almighty's chastening do not reject. For he wounds, but he binds up. He smites, but his hands give healing. Out of 6 troubles he will deliver you, and at the 7th no evil shall touch you. In famine he will deliver you from death, and in war from the threat of the sword. From the scourge of the tongue